Hey everybody, I have a couple minutes, so I just wanted to hop on real quick and talk to you about social emotional learning. I know that a lot of people are concerned about how much social emotional learning their child is getting right now during this time. I know that's a concern that I have. Obviously, our social interactions are really limited, and I think a lot of us definitely rely on teachers and other caregivers to provide some of that instruction. And so I just want to give a couple tips that might help you to feel more confident in providing some of this instruction. So the way that I'm going to talk about it today is through the use of books. I use books a lot to talk about emotions with my son. The book that you're going to see in this video is a very common book. I wanted to use something that was probably more familiar to everybody. It's The Big Hungry Bear. And this book, even though it's not explicitly focused on emotions or feelings, it actually is really great for talking about it. And there are wonderful books, and I'll put a link down below of a resource for finding really great book lists that specifically focus on emotions or problem solving or lots of really great topics. But just know that you can use any books that you already have at home. So when I'm reading books with my son, I'm trying to help him identify different emotions and expanding on those emotions and the vocabulary surrounding them. We know that preschoolers are having a lot of really big feelings, toddlers and preschoolers, really big feelings, and they're really complex feelings. And we also know that they might not have the words to express those feelings. And so we want to make sure that we're giving them lots of practice using those feeling words, and letting them know that it's okay to have those feelings. So if you're having more opportunities to talk about feelings and you learn more and more vocabulary related to that, when you actually have those feelings, you're more likely to use the words related to it rather than maybe some physical ways. Aside from just talking about the vocabulary and the words, I'm also trying to point out things in the pictures that are telling me why that person is having that emotion. So I might be pointing out that their eyebrows are going down, or that their eyes are really wide and that they're surprised, or that I see that they're crying and that tells me that they're sad, or that I see that they're hugging someone and so they feel loving. If I have an older child, I might be focused more on concepts related to empathy and problem solving with conflicts and how to get through that, or how to calm my body down even more, in a more individualized way. And then, like I said, we always want to keep coming back to the idea that it's okay to have those feelings. I try to identify times that I've had those feelings when I'm talking about it in the book. You know, if I point out that he's feeling sad, maybe I say, oh, this is something that makes me feel sad too. Because I want them to know, I want kids to know, and I want my son to know that I have those feelings, that he has those feelings, and that it's always okay to have those feelings. And then this helps me start to build the idea of it's always okay to have those feelings, but it's not okay to be unsafe, or it's not okay to have those feelings and then hurt somebody else. So we're gonna watch the video clips of me reading with my son. I apologize, it was like during dinner time and it was kind of shaky and I was holding the camera and managing the book, so it's not the best quality video, but hopefully it will still be helpful.
All right, Gus, what are we gonna read?
We're doing this big, strong bear.
The Big Strong Bear.
Yeah.
It's the Little Mouse, the Red Ripe Strawberry, and the Big Hungry Bear. Oh my goodness.
Did he find him?
Oh, look at his face. How is he feeling? He's saying, shh, quiet. Do you think he's being sneaky?
Yeah.
He's being real sneaky.
Yeah.
He wants to be quiet. Because who's he hiding from?
A bear.
The bear. Let's see what happens, okay? All right.
What's he doing?
Hello, little mouse. What are you doing?
It's just bringing a ladder to that strawberry.
He's bringing a ladder over to the strawberry.
Yeah.
Do his eyes look big or little?
Big.
Big. His eyes are big right now. He's surprised to see you. See. Are you going to pick that red, ripe strawberry? Oh my goodness. Look at his face. How does his face look now?
Happy.
He looks happy. I bet he feels excited about eating that strawberry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Do you feel excited about your sandwich?
Yeah.
Ooh, what else do you feel excited about eating? He feels excited about eating strawberries. What do you feel excited about? Whoa, you look excited. Which food are you excited about?
Both these.
About your sandwiches?
Yes.
They look delicious. But little mouse, haven't you heard about the big hungry bear?
Yes.
Whoa.
You will find him.
He will find him. I hope he can hide.
Yeah.
Whoa, now look at him. Now how is he feeling?
Red bear.
Yeah, he looks a little bit scared.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, let's find out what happens. Oh, how that bear loves red, ripe strawberries.
Oh yeah, he will take it.
Do you think he'll cut it later on?
Yeah.
The mouse is gonna cut it? What will he do with that strawberry?
There's the bear. There's the bear.
Is that the bear?
Yeah, no.
No, what is it?
A strawberry.
The strawberry.
What's that?
What is it?
It's a big. A big nose.
A big pretend nose.
Look.
He looks really silly, doesn't he?
Yes.
Does that make you laugh?
Yes. His tail is big.
His tail is really big. You're right, it goes up high in the air. It's very tall. That strawberry is really big too, huh? Huh. Do you wish you had a strawberry that big? Would you be able to eat a whole strawberry that was that big? That would be so delicious.
Yeah.
I bet you could do it. Quick!
Oh no!
Oh
He's scared of the bear.
no! He is scared of the bear.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can help him, okay?
Okay.
He feels scared, so we're going to help him out. Quick! There's only one way in the whole wide world to save a red, ripe strawberry.
I ate all my rest of my popper.
You ate all the rest of your pepper. Was it delicious? Are you going to eat your sandwich next or your cucumber next? Whoa, dude. What are you going to eat next? Your sandwich or your cucumber?
A strawberry.
A strawberry! Let's see. Let's help him eat it, okay? Share half with me. Oh, look. How's he feeling now?
Happy.
He feels happy to share that strawberry with you. Are you going to take it from him?
No, he just have
You
it.
take it?
No, he just have it.
He just has it right now. And we'll both eat it all up. Yum.
Where's the...
Okay, so hopefully that was helpful for you. I just wanted to give a couple more tips of things that might help this be more successful. So the first was that I picked a time that I knew that my son would be seated and wouldn't be moving around a lot so that he could really attend to what I was saying. For him, this is mealtime. He does a pretty good job actually sitting and staying at the table. But for your child, that might just not be where they're at right now. So if you already have a time of day that you read stories with your child, obviously you can use that. But if your kiddo is a kid who's just not really into sitting and listening to stories, you might try reading to them during bath time. You might try reading to them when they're in a smaller enclosed space playing. So like if they play in their bedroom, you could go in there, shut the door, sit down on the floor with them while they're playing with toys and pull out a book and just start reading. You also want to make sure that you are just keeping this short. Like I said, short and successful is so much better than having it go on for a long time, which sort of happens because you feel like, oh, it's going well, I want to keep going. And then what happens is your child gets frustrated or overwhelmed, and then you end on kind of a sour note. So keep it short. Maybe even just read 2 or 3 pages. Don't worry about reading an entire book. A lot of us get focused on the idea of like, I have to go from the beginning of the book to the end of the book and read every word. No, you don't. Read a couple pages, talk about a couple things, and then be done. If you have an older child, start trying to expand and have more of a back and forth conversation if you can. But if you can't, like, start where you are and know that that's okay to do. And then lastly, especially during this time when we have a lot of pressure on ourselves to teach our children everything, do not worry about getting to this every day. If you've never focused on social emotional content before with your child, pick one day during the week to pull out a book and try and get through a couple different feeling words. If it's something that you've done before and you feel a little bit more comfortable in having these kinds of discussions, then try to get to it a couple times a week. That's what I do. I try and make sure that like once or twice a week, maybe 3 times a week, I focus specifically on emotions when I'm reading a book with my son. So those are my tips. I hope that they're helpful. Feel free to email me or ask questions in the comments down below. And I'll see you soon. Bye.